Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Fishing Highway 24. The last time I was here was about 2 years ago, and I kind of forgotten how beautiful this area is. We're at Deka Lake, and this is Mike.
Hey.
Mike is the senior fishery biologist for the Cariboo Region, is that right?
Yeah, Region 5. Cariboo.
And he's also the fishing expert in this area. Kokanee is one of your specialties, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, especially in this Highway 24 area.
Yeah.
Other than Sheridan Lake, which is a pretty renowned rainbow lake. A lot of our lakes here are known for trophy kokanee or family kokanee.
Right.
Yep.
And when we say trophy kokanee, we're talking about fish that are up to what?
Well, there's a reasonable chance of catching kokanee in these lakes at Bridge and Deka up past 4 pounds. So,
wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. And so just backtrack a little bit. Kokanee is actually landlocked sockeye salmon, right? And they live their entire life in the lake. They can live up to 4 years, 3-4 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years old. Yep.
Yep. And typically they'll spend the time in the lake and they spawn in the creeks. Is that right?
Yeah.
But some can be lake spawners too. Is that?
Yeah, the shoal or creek spawners.
Yep.
Where we stock them, though, they don't have any place they can spawn.
Right. So Deka, Hathaway, which is next door,
yep.
and Sulphurous. Is that right?
Sulphurous.
Yep. So the three big lakes known for their kokanee fisheries, and these 3 lakes are stocked by the Freshwater Fisheries Society BC. How many fish are in these lakes, roughly? I mean,
so in this lake, we stock about 80,000 kokanee here in Big Deka, and about 25,000 down in Little Deka.
That's 80,000 every year, right?
Every year.
Yeah. So that'll be looking at over 100,000 fish in the lake at any given time.
Yeah,
at least,
yes, of 1 year class. So there's multiple year classes.
Multiple year classes, yeah. And the ones we're targeting, you're saying, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds. So we're looking at fish that have been here for 2-3 years?
Yeah, two years in general. But
nice.
Yeah,
excellent. Well, with over 100,000 fish, I'm hoping just to get 1 or 2 to bring home. So it is a pretty big lake though. Lovely day. Like I say, we've chosen the kind of like the nicest day of the year to be out here. It's mid-July, which is kind of the season for kokanee's summer fishery, right? Yeah.
They after the ice comes off, the water in these lakes gets fairly dirty, and as it clears up, they get more open to being caught.
Yeah. So if people want to come out, we're looking at what, the end of June until early August?
Yeah, generally mid-June is when it starts, right till about August 10th.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, yeah. Okay, well, we've set everything up now. We're going to show you guys what we're using in a little bit, but we've been trolling for about 20 minutes so far. Just a bit of a waiting game, just trying to find the fish. These fish, they're schooling fish, but unlike trout fishing, where we tend to anchor, we'll find the fish, anchor, focus on where the fish are feeding. These fish could be all over the place, right?
Yeah.
So we're just kind of driving around, finding the fish. And you were saying that we will mark where we catch a fish and come back to the same area.
Yeah, so quite often they're in small schools, the bigger kokanee.
Yeah.
So when you find a school, mark it with a tree line or something, and then circle around and come back. Because for big kokanee especially, they're all in a group somewhere or in multiple groups, so you want to increase your chances. Come back to where you caught them.
Right, excellent, yeah. So where do you start when you come out here?
I generally start where I've either heard somebody's caught some fish or where I've caught fish before. Yeah. The schools will move, every couple days, but generally that's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's dictating these fish's movement? Is it because of food availability, or is it?
Yeah, so kokanee eat a plankton called daphnia. Okay. So they will go where daphnia are concentrated, but in a big lake like this, there's that's spread all over. They kind of hang out together, and for some reason hang in some small area for a little while, and if you can find it, your chances go up significantly.
Yeah. And we're not fishing very deep. We're only down, 10 feet below the surface?
Yeah.
In about 45 feet of water, something like that.
Yeah, 45 to 100 feet.
Yeah, and the reason being that we've had a pretty cold spring, so the water temperature has stayed pretty low, so we're fishing a little further up, but sometimes you will fish a little further down, up to 20, 30 feet, right?
Yeah, so kokanee are very sensitive to water temperature.
Yeah.
So lakes, big lakes like this get what's called a thermocline. And those fish want to be in the colder water that's under the hotter water at the top. So thermocline hasn't developed that well this year because we've had nothing but rain and cold. But in a normal year, these kokanee will be down 20 to 30 feet, schooled up below that thermocline.
Okay. Well, perfect. Now I'm just waiting for the first one. I'm excited to see a big kokanee hopefully today. There. Yep. Oh, fish on. Is it still there? Oh, I lost it.
Okay.
First fish of the day, and of course I had to lose it. Hopefully I don't get thrown over the boat.
Oh no, you're okay.
We've been at it for about just over an hour now, and Mike was saying that typically the very beginning of the trip you have to look for these fish because they're schooling fish. You don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. Look how big this lake is, right? So we're trolling around, covering water until we finding fish. And actually I saw one jumping before, and then we hooked one here. So he's gonna make a mental note and maybe even mark it on the sounder and come back to the same area eventually as well. So that's a good sign though.
Okay.
That almost slipped.
That's the kokanee.
That's the kokanee, yeah.
Rod.
Is it gone?
No, you got it.
No, it's still there.
Oh, you scared the life out of me.
I know, yeah.
I thought you were going to jump me. Like, I don't mean jump me, I meant physically jump over me.
I think I was going to jump in the water for a swim. Yeah. Oh, that was funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, go on that side.
I meant just for the boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Bites pretty well.
Yeah.
Good size.
Yeah.
Did I get the other line? No.
Nope.
Okay. Oh no! Came off.
That was a guy. That was a beauty.
Right. Yeah. That was a good size. No, that's nobody's fault. It's well, maybe the operator's fault. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Yeah, we're gonna hang in here.
Well, second fish and second loss, and we got it right to the boat, and it was a nice fish. What did you say, like 2 pounds?
Oh yeah, it was over 2
pounds. Yeah, it was over 2 pounds.
Yeah.
I saw it was quite thick, so finally got a really nice solar kokanee and almost had it.
Yeah, they don't come easy.
No. Mike is checking the bait. It's always good to have bait on the hook, otherwise you're not going to catch anything. What kind of bait were you using?
I use corn. So
okay.
Corn basically just helps to hold the scent.
Okay.
And then different scents on the corn.
Yeah. So let's talk about the terminal tackle that we're using today. We're trolling for these kokanee. So for your terminal tackle, you want to start out with a little mini flasher. So these are called kokanee dodgers. So they come in many different colors, made by Gibbs Delta Tackle. And so Mike, what do you have a preference on what kind of colors you want?
I use combinations, but generally you want part or all of the dodger to be silver.
Yeah.
Silver just has the highest attraction.
Okay.
When you're fishing a bunch of open water and fish are sparse, you want to have the most flash to try and attract them in.
Yeah, and this is like you can see, it's a very big piece of water, even though there's 100,000 fish in here, there's still, you know, a lot of water to cover. So you want to increase the chance by running something like that to bring the fish into the area. So trailing from the flasher, we're gonna run a variety of different presentations. So we got some of these lures called the Gibbs TKOs, and these, and you were saying you run 3 feet of leader from the flasher down to that, because these actually swing from side to side. There's quite a bit of movement. You don't want to be too close to the actual flasher. So yeah, white, you were saying white is your...
White's been a great
color.
Being
a great color right now. You've been catching quite a few of them on white. But there's also orange. So you're running orange on one side and white on the other one, just to see which one will work better. You can run different tiny spoons as well. So these are mini G's as well. And all of these presentations, and you can tip a little tiny bit of bait on it, right? Oh, there's a fish. That was a fish. That was a fish.
There.
Yeah, that was a fish.
That was a fish. You got him. Good job.
See? I didn't give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah. Actually saw it hit.
There he is, beauty.
Yeah.
Maybe you jump here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, kokanee do fall pretty easily, right? Is that a kokanee?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it could be something else. Oh, it's a lake trout?
Yep.
Okay, say it too soon. It was a lake trout. Is it? We're just talking about that. First catch of the day, or first bycatch of the day. We got a little lake trout here. Lake trout at Deka Lake actually gets pretty big, right?
Yeah, they can get up to 30 pounds.
Yeah, so this is just a tiny one, but we're gonna keep this one to eat. I'm gonna try it out anyways. You were saying these fish are pretty oily?
Yeah,
right?
oily.
Okay.
And if you are going to eat lake trout, generally you want to eat the smaller ones.
Smaller ones?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, just the big ones can both get really oily, and then secondly, they're around for 20 to 30 years. They can be full of all kinds of stuff.
Okay, yeah. So from the conservation aspect, which was it better to keep smaller fish than bigger lake trout?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
So those big lake trout have a lot more eggs than these small ones.
Okay.
And there's a lot more small fish in the lake. So if you want to harvest fish, small fish are a great choice.
Great. Perfect. Geez, that bite. That fish smashed it.
Yeah. Yeah, when they get after it, they get after it.
Yeah.
Is there a place you want to stand? Maybe you
I don't know, how would you like me to go?
Well,
like
I just want to go where you want to go this time. We blew it last time. There's a beauty. Those Shimano reels are great.
Yeah.
Got a beautiful drag.
What's a rainbow?
Oh, is it a rainbow? Oh, beauty.
That's why they would smash it so hard, eh?
Yeah.
It's a rainbow trout.
Beauty. Yeah.
We
want a rainbow trout?
We can just, I don't know, we should let it go.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, it's one of my rainbow trout.
Oh, it's one of your rainbow trout.
Yes.
Do you want to keep it?
No, we don't want to keep it.
Okay, we don't want to keep it yet.
So what this is, well, it's actually, it's a Ministry acoustic tagged rainbow trout that was put in Little Deka for a study we have. He's got some of these tags on his fin. These are $100 reward tags. So if somebody else caught this fish, they'd be able to get $100. And we're just going to read the number. This fish was stocked in this lake last year, and so we'll know where it came from and what date it was put in. Somebody else can catch them again and get the $100. We're not just doing a fishing show, we're doing a science show, Rod.
Yeah. We can't catch kokanee, but we can catch everything else.
All the other species. I'm just waiting for a Rocky Mountain whitefish now. That's great news. That means those fish are surviving in this environment and they're available to the trolling angler.
We're gonna make a move. We've been fishing at the big Deka, right?
The Deka,
but now we're gonna shift to the little one. Apparently there are more, well, not more fish in there. Every year you're putting 30,000 fish into that lake, right? But it's a smaller lake, so the density is quite a bit higher, so the chances of catching fish should be higher, theoretically.
Yeah, and when they're smaller, they're easier to land.
All right, when they're smaller, easier to land. So, okay, so let's go. There's a fish. Oh, God, no. Oh, it's pretty well hooked. Come on, Mike. There he goes. Consolation prize. So far, we got one. Still pretty nice fish. One good-looking kokanee we're eating. Very bright fish. Yeah, nice condition fish.
We're gonna eat that guy.
We're gonna eat this fish tonight.
Now we're starting to get better. Yeah, you can tell when that dodger slides on the top like that. You know he's still on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to tell you, Rod, I'm 1 for 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm 1 for 12. So I'm kind of putting Mike on the spot here because we're gonna cook up the kokanee that we just caught earlier today. He's already filleted the fish beautifully, and we got the barbecue running right here. And now we just gotta season the fish, butter them up, and put them on the grill for probably 10 minutes or something like that. So I think this is the part where I'm gonna take over a little bit, maybe because
you're a cook and I'm not.
So we gotta do it.
Okay, I'm gonna try the kokanee first.
Okay.
And just because you keep raving about it, and we did it very simple with just salt, lemon pepper, and butter, and just onto the barbecue for less than 10 minutes. Actually, yeah. It cooked really fast. So yeah, go ahead.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried there. I wasn't sure you knew how to cook.
Why not cook? No, that's actually really good. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, why didn't we catch more?
Yes, tomorrow we'll catch some more.
We're gonna go back to Big Deka again tomorrow morning and see if we can have another go of those 2.5 pounders and get a few more because I want to bring a few home tomorrow to eat because it's so tasty. This is kind of like my last chance of trying to get a big Deka Lake kokanee. Yesterday we had sunny, hot, and today it's kind of cloudy and a chance of rain. A little cooler, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
For fishing, I prefer this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rained all night, but that's better than that just direct sunlight, I think.
So our strategy is a little different today. Rather than having 2 rods, just having the Deka line straight out to the back. Mike's got 1 rod set up on the downrigger. I'm not exactly sure why. Why is that?
Well, after we lost 6 or 7 in a row.
Oh, correction. After I lost 6 or 7 in a row, yeah.
It's clear they were hidden with lots of aggression, but
yeah.
we just weren't getting hooked up. So hopefully pulling on the downrigger ball will provide a better hookup mechanism for them. So.
Right, because it takes quite a bit of effort for them to pull out, I guess, the rig off the clip on the downrigger, right?
Yeah, you're pulling on a 10-pound ball.
Yeah.
It doesn't move as much as one of these long, light rods. So we're just hoping we'll have better hookups.
Yeah. Was that a bite?
Yep. Yeah, you go on.
Yeah. Go on?
Yep. I think it might be a later, but.
Still on? Oh yeah. You think that's a Laker?
I'm not sure. 100% sure, but it didn't rip it out.
No.
Maybe you just woke him up.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that doesn't look.
Oh,
no. There. Oh, yeah, he's still on.
Okay, still on. Oh. Okay, that's pretty weird. Oh no. Jumpy.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what we come for, the fight, yeah. Big guy.
Yeah. I thought he came up when it jumped.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with jumping kokanee.
Nope. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, maybe I'll reel this up.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
Get the fight out of him. Yeah! Rod! There's
That's a nice fish. Wow, that's what we came for, eh?
You bet.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a nice kokanee, eh? Roughly around 2 pounds.
Oh like yeah, bigger than that, Rod.
That's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Still on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, coming up to the top. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
right
lost it. I lost it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
On Rod's lucky fly.
Oh, you still there?
It just got off.
Oh, it just got off. No way. Yeah. So I lost one, and then we switched that rod to a different pattern from, I guess, pink to orange.
Yep.
And right away, that one had a hit within minutes. Oh, this one. Oh, you grab it, Go ahead. Yeah. Whoa, we get into a school fish now. Yeah, look at that. That was under 5 minutes.
Yep.
The third fish.
And ripped her off the clip.
Yeah.
Probably gonna go ballistic here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there you go.
Good job, Rod. That's a
nice
one,
one, yeah.
Hey, there you go. Same lure.
Yeah.
Like you said, we got in a little bit of a school there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That one had both hooks in it, and that one wasn't getting off.
Oh, you got the easy one.
Yeah.
Another 2.5-year-old fish, I guess.
Yep, 2.5-year-old fish.
Yeah.
Another male. We hit quite a school there. I think we had 3 bites in, what, maybe 15 minutes?
That's how Deka Lake Kokanee fishing should be, right?
Yeah,
we had an excellent morning with 6 hookups and 3 fish landed, and they're solid, heavy fish. We're looking at kokanee in the 2 to 3 pound range, which what you would consider as trophy size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing how big a difference when it comes to productivity in different lakes. In this one, because there's so much more food that they can grow so much bigger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this isn't even been a good year with a cold spring. Productivity is probably down, but some years we have kokanee here upwards of 4 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. And it's you know what, like this is such a, I guess, fishery that you can access very easily. If you have a boat, you can come out, and if you don't necessarily need a downrigger, you can catch them just by putting your trolling gear to the back, and it's great fun for the kids, and they're really delicious as well. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Many thanks to Mike for taking me out and sharing all that information about these fantastic fisheries. And if you guys need more information, please check out gofishbc.com. There you can find out how many fish are released into each lake, and where to go fishing, which lake has what, I guess, boat launches and infrastructures that you can access from as well. Yep. Yeah, excellent. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and until next time, good luck fishing.